The wind howled, rain lashed down. Lily and Max huddled inside their treehouse.
They were scared. A big storm was raging outside.
"What's that noise?" whispered Lily.
Max peeked through the window.
"It's the sea! It's getting closer!"
Suddenly, the treehouse shook. It started to tip. Then, with a crash, it tumbled down the cliff with Max and Lily still inside. The children tumbled into the waves. They held on tight to the broken pieces of their treehouse. They didn't know where they were going, but they knew one thing. They had to be brave. The storm raged on. Lily and Max held onto the wood. They closed their eyes, tossed by the waves. Hours passed.
Then they felt something under them. Sand?
They opened their eyes. The storm was gone. The sun was shining. They were lying on a beach. Palm trees swayed in the breeze.
"Where are we?" asked Lily.
"I don't know," said Max, "but it looks like an island."
The island was beautiful. Flowers bloomed everywhere. Strange and wonderful birds sang in the trees. It was like a dream. But was it a dream? Lily and Max started walking. They wanted to find someone. Maybe someone who could help them get home. As they walked, they heard a voice.
"Lost, are we?"
They stopped and looked around. Sitting on a branch was a parrot. It was blue and green and very bright.
"Did you just talk?" asked Max.
"Of course I talked," squawked the parrot. "We all talk here. I'm Coco. Welcome to the Island of Wonders."
Lily and Max couldn't believe their ears. Animals that talked. This island was truly magical. Coco told them about the island. It was protected by a powerful magic, and it was full of surprises. Coco fluttered down from the tree, her vibrant feathers catching the sunlight as she landed gracefully on a low branch. Her eyes sparkled with a hint of mischief.
"You're looking for a way home?" she asked, tilting her head to one side as if pondering a great mystery. "Well, you need to find the Crystal of Dreams. It's the only way. The crystal holds the power to guide you back."
"But where is it?" asked Lily, her voice tinged with both curiosity and concern.
"Ah," said Coco, "that's a secret." Her beak curved into a knowing smile. "But I can give you a clue." Her voice dropped to a whisper, adding to the air of mystery. "Solve this riddle. I have cities, but no houses." Her words seemed to hang in the air, inviting contemplation. "I have mountains, but no trees." The riddle continued, each line more puzzling than the last. "I have water, but no fish. What am I?" Coco's eyes twinkled as she finished the riddle.
Lily and Max thought hard, their brows furrowed in concentration. The riddle was tricky, and they knew the answer was crucial. They looked around at the island. They saw the beach, the waves gently lapping at the shore, the sea sparkling under the sun, and the dense jungle full of hidden secrets.
"A map!" shouted Max suddenly, his face lighting up with realization. "The answer is a map!" he exclaimed, his excitement contagious.
Coco smiled, clearly pleased with their cleverness. "Smart boy, go to the Whispering Falls." Her voice was filled with encouragement. "The map is hidden there." With that, Coco fluttered away, leaving Lily and Max with a new sense of purpose.
Lily and Max followed Coco's directions. They walked through the jungle, climbed over rocks, and finally reached the Whispering Falls. Water cascaded down from a high cliff, and behind the waterfall they saw a cave. Lily, as S2, the map must be in there. But the cave looked dark and scary. Max was afraid. He didn't want to go in. Max, as S1. What if there are monsters? Lily took Max's hand. Lily, as S2, don't worry, we'll be brave together. Taking a deep breath, they walked into the cave. The cave was dark and damp. Lily and Max walked carefully. They could hear the sound of dripping water. Suddenly, they reached a chasm. A deep, dark hole was in their path. They couldn't go over it. They couldn't go around it.
"What do we do now?"
Just then they heard a voice. "Monkeys, you need to work together!"
A group of monkeys swung down from the ceiling. They were holding vines in their paws. "Monkeys, we'll make a bridge, but you have to trust each other." Lily and Max held hands. They carefully stepped onto the bridge of vines. The monkeys held tight. Working together, they crossed the chasm. Finally, they reached the end of the cave. The air was thick with anticipation as Lily and Max took their final steps into the cavern's heart. The walls seemed to hum with an ancient energy, and the ground beneath their feet felt almost alive. There, lying on a rock, was a map. It was unlike any map they had ever seen before, with intricate designs and symbols that seemed to move and change as they looked at it. It shimmered with a strange light, casting an ethereal glow that illuminated the entire cave. The light was mesmerizing, almost as if the map itself was alive and calling out to them. This was no ordinary map. It was a magical artifact, imbued with the power to guide them to their ultimate goal. The map seemed to pulse with a life of its own, as if it held the secrets of the world within its parchment. This was the map to the Crystal of Dreams, a legendary treasure said to have the power to grant any wish and the key to saving their home from impending doom. Lily and Max carefully picked up the map. They could feel its power coursing through their fingers, filling them with a sense of hope and determination. It showed a path through the jungle, over mountains, and across a river. The journey ahead was long and fraught with danger, but the map provided them with the guidance they needed. At the end of the path, there was a mountain shaped like a sleeping giant. Its massive form loomed over the landscape, a silent guardian of the treasure hidden within.
The crystal must be hidden in the giant's heart. The realization filled them with a mix of excitement and trepidation.
But it won't be easy to get there. The path was littered with obstacles, each more challenging than the last. Look at all those obstacles. They would need to summon all their courage and ingenuity to overcome them.
The map showed more than just a path. It revealed the trials they would face, each one a test of their resolve and bravery. It showed the challenges they would face. From treacherous cliffs to raging rivers, the journey would push them to their limits. But Lily and Max weren't giving up. Their determination was unwavering, fueled by the hope of saving their home and the promise of the crystal's power. They were determined to find the crystal and save their home. With the magical map in hand, they set off on their quest, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Following the map, Lily and Max started their most daring adventure yet. They swung across ravines, climbed treacherous cliffs, and navigated through dense forests. Each step they took was filled with excitement and a hint of fear, but their determination never wavered. The map they held was old and tattered, but it was their only guide to the legendary Crystal of Dreams. Along the way, they encountered numerous obstacles. One of the most daunting was a grumpy troll guarding a rickety old bridge. The troll demanded a toll, but Lily and Max, using their quick wit and teamwork, managed to outsmart him. They tricked the troll into thinking there was a treasure hidden under the bridge, and while he was distracted, they crossed safely to the other side. Throughout their journey, they made new friends who helped them along the way. A family of playful otters who guided them down a rushing river, a wise old owl who helped them solve a tricky puzzle, and a colony of ants who helped them move a giant rock blocking their path. Each new friend brought unique skills and knowledge, making the journey a little easier and a lot more fun. The otters, with their sleek bodies and playful nature, showed Lily and Max how to navigate the swift currents of the river. They taught them how to use the natural flow of the water to their advantage, turning what seemed like a dangerous obstacle into a thrilling ride. The otters' laughter and joy were infectious, and for a moment Lily and Max forgot about the challenges ahead. The wise old owl, perched high in the trees, observed the world with keen eyes. When Lily and Max encountered a puzzle that seemed impossible to solve, the owl swooped down and offered his wisdom. He taught them to look at the problem from different angles and to think outside the box. With his guidance, they were able to unlock the secrets of the puzzle and continue their journey. The colony of ants, though small, demonstrated the power of teamwork. When Lily and Max faced a giant rock blocking their path, the ants came to their aid. Working together, the ants showed how even the smallest creatures could achieve great things when united. They moved the rock inch by inch, clearing the way for Lily and Max to proceed. Finally, after days of challenges and triumphs, they reached the heart of the sleeping giant mountain. The mountain loomed before them, its peak hidden in the clouds. It was a sight to behold, both majestic and intimidating. But Lily and Max knew that their journey was nearing its end, and they felt a renewed sense of purpose. Inside a cave filled with sparkling crystals, they found it, the legendary Crystal of Dreams. The cave was a wonderland of shimmering lights and colors, and at its center stood the crystal, glowing with an ethereal light. It was more beautiful than they had ever imagined, and they knew that all their efforts had led to this moment. As soon as they touched it, a surge of warm energy flowed through them. The crystal's magic was palpable, filling them with a sense of peace and fulfillment. They felt connected to the world around them in a way they had never experienced before, and they knew that the crystal held the power to grant their deepest wish. Holding the crystal tight, they closed their eyes and wished with all their might for the storm to stop and to be back home. They focused all their thoughts and emotions on their wish, feeling the crystal's energy amplify their desires. It was a moment of pure hope and belief, and they knew that the crystal would not let them down. When they opened their eyes, they were no longer in the cave. The familiar surroundings of their treehouse greeted them, and they realized that their wish had come true. It was a moment of disbelief and joy as they took in the safety and comfort of their home. They were back in their treehouse, safe and sound, as if nothing had happened. The storm that had once raged outside was now a distant memory, replaced by the calm and serenity of their peaceful haven. They hugged each other tightly, grateful for the adventure and the lessons they had learned along the way. The storm was gone, and the sun was rising over a calm and peaceful sea. The world seemed to be at peace, reflecting the calmness in their hearts. As they watched the sunrise, they knew that they had grown stronger and wiser from their journey. The adventure had come to an end, but the memories and friendships they had made would last a lifetime. Lily and Max returned to their everyday lives, but they were forever changed by their adventure. They had faced their fears, learned the value of teamwork and friendship, and discovered a courage they never knew they had. They carried the lessons they learned on the Island of Wonders in their hearts, knowing that even in the face of the biggest challenges, anything is possible if you have courage, believe in yourself, and never give up on your dreams. And so, the tale of their adventure became a legend, whispered among the children, a reminder that magic exists not just on hidden islands, but within each and every one of us.